Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and we are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders for the Nintendo Switch. And previously we made ourselves a little home, a little bed where we can spend the night. But that's not everything. Let's see what Pippa has to ask for us more. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure. Hungry? What's hungry? Really? If your tummy is rumbling and you want something, just ask it. Okay, you want some, don't you? 5. You want 5 plum berries. I think I found one, Rubus. I already found one. Yeah, if you want to know, just look around. There you see a few trees that have plum berries. I think we had, also a tree over there. So, plum berries are pretty much all around in the vicinity of trees. If you have trees, well, plumberry trees, then you can find them. Although you do have to whack them with your cypress stick in order to get the plumberries. I think we have 6 now. Yeah, she asked for 5. And she is waiting for you. Yeah, sure. You asked them, so why not? Okay. My share? What do you mean? What was that noise? Now Pippa, you're mentioning voices, okay? Yeah. In addition to time, we have a hunger meter. And actually as a prize for getting her 5 plum berries, she is giving us 3 plum berries as our share for collecting them. How nice is she? She gives us the biggest share of them. I could have gotten 6 and then we have an equal divide. She 3, I 3, that would have been. But no, she asked for 5 and she gave me 3 for doing all the work. That's so nice. But yeah, we have a hunger meter now next to our HP meter. You see, yeah, night's beginning to fall. I'll talk about that later. We have those little bread icons, 5 of them in total. Each bread icon represents about 20%. A plum berry fills up about half such a icon, because it fills the hunger meter by 10%. There is a number behind it. It's not exactly always on those marks. It goes down by 5 or so, I think, the icons. But yeah, there is a number behind it, but we cannot see that really well. But eating a plum berry will allow you to restore all of that. But now it is getting night, and as you can see, it is getting darker. And also by the sound you hear crickets or nighttime sounds already. But this is at this moment just, well, dusk. As you can see where the hand in the clock is. Also interesting that we only have the long hand. Or the short hand, I have to say. Because we don't count as minutes. And okay. You know what? Before we go to bed, let's hear what she has to ask next. Yep. I have a backpack a little bit, which I can drag some things along, but it doesn't have that much space, you know. So what do you have in mind? It's a secret, but you still make something to put all your stuff in. Okay. How about a chest? Just a big box to put it in. A chest. Branches bundled together to form a stout, strong box. Can be used to store items. It's a functional thing. Score? Yeah, later. The score is for later. Okay. As you can see, characters have a day-night rhythm, and as it is getting dark, well, they also go to bed. And I did say, yeah, this is still pretty light because I'm in the town, but if I go outside, you can see it's getting pretty dark. That's why I'm going to bed. I'll build the chest tomorrow. And each time you go to bed, doesn't matter at what time of the day, you skip until the morning of the next day. But let's start by making that chest that Pippa wanted. And we apparently have sufficient things for the chest. It only requires 3 broken branches. That is so well done in this game. You don't have to go out to get so many things to just build a small thing. And building is just made so easy. I can collect more stuff, yeah. As Ruba said, someone made a deal with the Dragon Lord and it kinda went sideways after that. Yeah, pretty much. Well, survival is pretty much an egoistic instinct. It's not like you are sacrificing yourself for the benefit of another. Well, parroting and all that kind of stuff may happen, but if you are so in dire need, then empathy is something that goes out of the window in case of survival. That's pretty much, yeah. Oh, you do have some empathy. Well, we're living together already, so who is the rest of everyone? Oh, how nice. Okay, yeah, we need to grab more materials, and our bag can contain only a limited amount. So it's good if we can store things in a chest. Sure thing, Pippa. Okay. Yeah, why not? Sounds fun. And she gives me a branch for it. Or 2 branches actually. It's so fun how they actually give you materials to build with. That's... But yeah, again, they can't build anything, so that's... Yeah, that's how they live then. They gather and collect stuff. I don't know, collecting stuff is already sufficient, you know? If I can have materials, it makes building a lot easier. Yeah, sure. If you want to build, then go for it. I don't need a room, but yeah, that's something this game. If the people want to have a daily rhythm of doing things, you actually need to put things in a room. The room also pretty much tells them what they can do there. Oh. I kinda know how blueprints work, you know? Sure, that's what a blueprint is. That's something important. Yeah, you have to put them in town. You have to put the rooms inside the town borders in order for the villagers in the town to actually make use of those rooms. You know what? Pippa just created something. Oh, a straw door. A primitive door made of sticks and straws. Can be opened and closed. It's different from the door that we have over there. But Pippa created something without a room. She created a blueprint. And this is pretty much the blueprint. You can recognize a town border by... Yeah, where you see the color change, where there's what light, and also the music changes as soon as you cross it. Let's create some room over here. Okay. Because you do need to create the room to place this, and what I would like to do is, because this is a grid, now it lies exactly on the town border, and I want to stay 1 away from it. It has to do with something later. And well, yeah, you can place a blueprint like this. It will always be placed right in front of you. So, yeah, what does this blueprint need? 48 earth, 1 bonfire, a stonemason's workstation, a straw door, and a chest. I'm gonna need a lot more earth. Well, I can at least grab this for now. And I will be collecting earth somewhere. Okay. Okay, I've got more materials now at this moment. I've got all the earth that I wanted. I also grabbed some additional branches and leaves for the door and the chest. Oh no, the chest I already have one. But I also need some blue goo for the bonfire. And if you need more blue goo, just go fight slimes over there. They will give you all that you need. Okay, so let's start with the blueprint. That's pretty much earth all around. Hold down X in order to quickly place blocks. It's a pretty good way to build. You can just hold down X and move in the direction that you want to place the blocks. So, yeah. That's pretty fast. We need the crafting station over here. The chest was in this corner. And then I needed a bonfire. That required the blue goo. Or, yeah, the bonfire required blue goo. And some 3 grassy leaves, 1 broken branch, and it functions as a door. Okay, and that's all I need to finish up. Yeah, if you stand on the wrong place, you get that you cannot place it. So be careful with that. And this finishes up a blueprint. Pretty much place all the things that you need on that blueprint and, well, you make a Stonemason's Workshop, a room built for building that puts everyone in the Masonic mood. Residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest. I said before that the Dragon Lord had put a curse that people could no longer build. However, the Banner of Hope shines a light, which is indicated by the town border, that brings back creations. So all residents in this inside the town border are again capable of creating things and building things. However, it does require a specific room for them to do so. The Stonemason's Workshop is one such room. And how do you think it is, Pippa? Nice, isn't it? Although I would make it a little bit different, though. Yeah, they will give blueprints, yeah. Yes, then search for them. That's what I know. I just told everyone that. Yeah, like examples the slimes, if you want to have blue goo. And the strangest thing is that they will build furniture that is not a recipe on your Stonemason's Workstation. I cannot make that furniture. And some of this furniture is required to create specific rooms. So I will have to wait for them to build it. Okay, so check the chest often for new stuff. And coarse cloth you can use to create, well, more of it. Well, she has another quest for us, but that I will leave till tomorrow. If you can see, you get the blueprint back after you finish it. So you can put it down again. But yeah, if you don't want to remove it, just look at the blueprint, remove it again, and you will always get the blueprint back. Completing it, not completing it, the blueprint will always remain in your inventory. Although you don't always want to have it there. It does clutter up things. Chests are good for things. I will talk about that after I have slept. Okay. So yeah. I think I'm gonna make another chest, because this is a chest where, yeah, villagers are going to put things in. So let's see if I can make another chest. Yes. In addition, I will also change up this room a little bit, because I don't like this little thing. And if you, well, place a blocks before it, then it doesn't break the room. This will be used later for something else, so don't worry about that one. This chest, I think I'm gonna place this one outside. Good thing to do when placing things in a chest. Look at the things that you can actively use. Order stuff, place them in the chest. This is something I can actively use. This is something I actively use. This is not. Seed of Life, no. Petals, no. This one I don't need anymore. No, no, not yet. This is pretty much what I actively use it for. So that cleans up. You can have things in here. And the nicest thing is that you can still build stuff even when you don't have it in your active inventory. So, yeah. Let's see what Pippa has for us. Thanks again for the workroom. Rebuild it? Yeah, sure. What did you have in mind? A suspiciously looking man. I don't think you want to have a suspiciously looking man living near you. Because you suspect him for something, and suspecting never indicates something good. Unless you suspect him to throw you a surprise birthday party, but no, suspiciously looking man is never a good thing. That's probably a good thing. You were weary of him, to avoid him even. And now you want to ask him to come and live here. The other side of the mountains. You mean that side or that side? Because we have a lot of mountains around here. Okay, yeah, this is something that Dragon Quest Builders does really well. It really indicates where you need to go. It's pretty much hand-holding in that sense. However, that's how many players could play Dragon Quest Builders when it was still only out in Japan. So when it only had a Japanese release, people could already play it because of how clear they give it as a marker. But we are going out now, and as you can see down below, left, to my weapon, there's a bar beneath that. That means that my weapon has durability. It will not last very long. So it's about time I created a replacement weapon. And this time I'm creating an oakum club. A stout and sturdy wooden cudgel. Attack +5. A cypress stick is attack +1. That's how you increase your attack strength. You create stuff. You create your weapons. You create your armor. That's how you increase your defensive and offensive stats. So if we now go to the status, you see I have an attack form of 6. But if I go to equipment and equip it, and with a cypress stick attacked is still attack 6, but the oakum club I have an attack power of 10. So my attack power, base attack power is 5. Everything else is on top of it based, well, on the weapon that you're carrying. But it will break over time, so yeah. So let's now go and find Rollo, shall we? Well, the quest marker leads us that way, or more or less that way. So I can climb the wall, but ew. Draki, what do you drop actually? Use the R button if you want to hit something below. You don't drop anything. I know you drop something. Ah, thought so. Grass seed. That's going to come in handy later. We have another sign here. What does this sign say? There is an old worn signpost. My pledge. Okay, a pledge. There's a lot of writing underneath. Would you like to read it? Yeah, of course. How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Cantlin, have finally fallen. 'Twas but the matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are literate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it we are undone. But if I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end I resolve to travel the lands of Alfgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. So they can no longer create, but they can still write. So that means that the power of creation gradually declined over time. It's not that it is instantly, but it was noticeable. Writing is probably one of the last things that they lost. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book, which I shall title A Passage to Tentajo. I invite all who read this pledge to follow in my footsteps and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grains, Cantlin Brigade of Guards. This is pretty much a red herring story that goes through all the chapters. As you will go through all the chapters, you will find notes and books written by this Sir Augustus. And, well, it will chronicle his thoughts on the area as he travels towards Tantagel. And Tantagel will eventually be our end destination as well. Okay. New quest marker. That's how easy. It's pretty hand-holding, yeah, but this game is not about having the biggest, grandest, hardest, toughest challenge ever. It's about being creative. This looks like a room, but it isn't. At least it's not yet. It has gaps, and like a room in Cantlin, if we fill it in, it becomes an actual room. It's not a room that the villagers will ever use. However, you can sleep in a bed here. You can only sleep in a bed if there is a room around it. Otherwise not. And that is something that's nice, because you can actually sleep when you are exploring. When you are not in Cantlin. You don't have to hurry back that quickly. Okay, read. These ancient books are so difficult to read. Oh boy. That took me for a surprise. Deciphering the Cantlin Chronicle might take much longer than I originally thought. So they can still write. So creating isn't completely that. But they can still write. However, because there never was a really point for it. There was no point towards it because, well, everyone thinks about themselves. They are not really communicating in that sense. Even writing has become a lost art. And that's what you see with, well, this note that someone... Yeah. Yeah, you cannot really read it. Well, you can decipher it a little bit, but yeah. Let's follow the quest marker. Actually, I see something more. Ooh, mushrooms. What do those things do? Actually, they are food. And they are a better food source than plum berries. However, we do not have the means yet to turn them into food sources. But it's a good thing to actually collect already some of them or at this point. But do be careful not to fall in the water. Ew. Like I said, plum berries. If you look at the hunger meter, it will restore some of it. Don't let it drop, because then you will actually suffer. The quest marker. This is what Ruben's told when you press plus. You can pretty much look a little bit to the sides to get your bearings where you need to go. Hello? Someone in there? Seriously? Seriously? Yeah, I know how to... I do know... Rubius, you don't have to say that. Dude, you can climb through this hole? No, not yet. You actually have to... Yes, Rubius. You have to pretty much get most of it away from him. And you don't have to actually remove... Oh, it's getting a little bit late as well, so... Yeah, that's what I talked about with your ability. You know... Whoops. Well, didn't go to waste. So, now you're unburied. Dude! Seriously? It was simple. You can... It's not building, so you can drop it. And because this was a something that was built, you can say that the monsters are the ones that built that. Why do I have a funny looking face? Yeah. Sure, that's why I came out here, to find you. However, you are suspiciously looking, so... Yeah, he is Cantlin Chronicle. Oh, you're the writer of that note. You're the one that cannot write and probably cannot read. Yeah, he will just follow you wherever you go. Something of interesting. This thing. If you hit it, some sparks fly off. That means it's a plot shield. No matter how strong your weapon or equipment is, you will never be able to break a plot shielded block. This podium is pretty much important for the end of the area of the chapter. This is something we won't be returning to for a long time. But let's hurry back home, shall we? Because, yeah, it's getting dark. Maybe I need to use the emergency room. We did not build it for nothing, so if I can find it again... I think it's up here. Yep, and there it is. So if you don't mind, I'm going to bed. Even though it probably was your bed to begin with. Okay, so let's return with Rollo. Actually, something that's very interesting. Oh, Rollo actually fights. If you get into a fight, he will fight with you using his own cypress stick. Also something interesting of note. Rollo actually is based on the sprite, on the character model for the King's Counselor in the first Dragon Quest game. That's really interesting. He was a royalty, and you will find out, of course, Rollo also had his own health bar. Remember when I made that basic bedroom? It said that the character's hit points will increase by 10%. Well, that health bar is going to increase by 10%. Because of that. And when you bring a new character to this place, he will always stay there as long as he has the greeting sign above it. So let's leave him there, shall we? You found someone to join our town. Yep, just like you said. Yeah. Then why did you ask me to bring him here? Wait, does he have a... What do you mean with enormous book? He's got a beard, that's why I think he's suspicious. Anyone who has anything to hide has a beard. You know that? Sorry, completionist. I know bearded are not that problematic. Okay, but determining something on whether they have a beard or not, how dependable they are, that can only be done in Dragon Quest. I don't think the size of the beard equates to the size of a brain. That's not where intelligence houses, you know, in a beard. That's not how it works, Pippa. Sure. More people, more merrier. But oh, I got a Seed of Life. Yeah, later again, as a reward. Sometimes they give you better stuff than only yeah. So let's see what Rollo has to say. Only you, I, and Pippa live here. That's not bristling with life, but okay, if you say so. I wonder how humanity survived if they call this bristling with life. How did they reproduce? Yeah, sure it does. Yeah, and I'm the legendary builder. So, hand it over, will ya? Yes, and I'm the legendary builder. I probably could use it a lot better than you can. Considering your note, it probably is written in English and I could read it very well, and you just don't have the capacity to read. You do need to know how to read, you know? Sure, Rollo, sure. Bye. This is going to get hurt, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to hurt. You know what I just thought of? Rollo is the second NPC in this game that you meet. Second NPC in this town. And the King's Chancellor is also the second NPC you meet. I think. I have to replay that game again. It's not that long. 10 hours you can play through entire Dragon Quest with all the grinding and everything. Because the actual story content is probably 1 hour long. Not that much. Maybe I should do a let's play of that then. At one point. Okay, well, having said that, I think I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I think we have new person in town. It's all livelier and yeah. Let's keep it that way, shall we? I think... yeah. Next time we will see what Rollo has to offer for us, what his request is. It's Rollo this time that has a request and not Pippa. So, yeah, let's see what he wants. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. If so, leave a like. If not, then please leave a dislike. But also tell me what I could improve. So that in the future I could improve myself. I thank you all for watching and I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!